Hey guys, it's Andrew again, and today I'm going to be bringing you some gameplay from the summer arcade game Bastion. This game is awesome, and what this is there's these 3 levels called Who Knows Where. There's 3 different levels of it, and this is the very first one. And just a second ago you saw those things pop up on the screen. Well, those are things called idols, and they make the game more challenging. That was all of them in the game, so I'm playing this on the hardest difficulty, basically trying to beat it. I have 5 health potions to fully heal my health. I have 5 power things, and this is how I recommend to beat this. There's only been, I think, 650 people to beat it on this difficulty out of 44,000 and something, because I was ranked 649 and that was the newest one on the leaderboards. But what you want to do for this is you want to have the galleon mortar and the dual pistols. I'm sure the army carbine could work instead of the dual pistols, but this is what I found to work. This was only my 2nd time trying this. You want to keep your distance at all times. As you can see, you want to evade a lot, evasive rolls. Stay away from them, because if they hit you, you slow down and it hurts a lot. These slime things, the scumbags I think is what they're called, they're not really that difficult. This one I failed hardcore with because my bullets were ricocheting off of it. It was getting its health back, all this nonsense, which if you don't have any idols on, it doesn't normally happen that way. And I know I'm talking over the commentator, but he's hilarious most of the time. He commentates exactly what you do at all times, and I definitely think that's one of the great things about this game is the commentator. He's hilarious. His name is Rux. He's a funny dude. But yeah, like I said, if you see me, I'm constantly rolling using the sky. I think they're called sky bridges, maybe. Oh, and before I get anywhere or move on with this, I want to say that both of these weapons are fully upgraded, which you're probably gonna need if you want to beat it. And whenever these what are these called? I don't know, the spawners. You want to take them out as soon as possible. That way squirts don't keep spawning, those little things that are chasing you, because they attack fast, they attack hard, and they slow you down so you can't get away from them. That's part of the strategy to win this. And it was fun, I'm not gonna lie. It was hard, but it was fun. I'm just gonna let you watch the gameplay, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts on the game. I have all 200 achievement points in this game, so I feel like I can give it a decent review. This has probably been my favorite arcade game in forever. Like, I can't remember an arcade game that I've enjoyed more. I'm not gonna say it's the best arcade game out there. Well, actually I do know a game I enjoyed more, Castle Crashers. But besides that, there's no game that has come close to this in times of fun or whatever. I've beaten the game twice already. Once on regular mode, and then once on this mode called New Game Plus, where you play through it again with all your weapons and all this nonsense. And look at this, I couldn't kill him. Couldn't kill him to save the... Look at it. Just bouncing off, getting his health back. Mortar misses. Oh goodness. This is very, very embarrassing. If you've played the game, you know that that's pretty bad. Which I know 90% of the people that are going to be watching this probably haven't played the game. What else is there to say about it? Oh, the commentator. That's the #1 thing about this game, probably. Like I said earlier, he commentates basically what you're doing at all times. Like, not in this, because this is a memory of the kid, which is your character. He's called the kid throughout the entire thing, and it talks about his past. There's 2 other people that there's for these, like Who Knows Where. That's what the 3 stages are. The game doesn't take an incredibly long time to beat, but that's also because I sat down and played it constantly all day whenever I first got it. And I'm addicted to the game. I keep on going back and playing it. It's definitely worth $15. I would have paid probably $30 for this after I'd look back on it. It could have been a little longer, but it's a great. I cannot emphasize this enough. It's a fantastic game. There's, I think, I want to say 10 different weapons, but I might sound dumb saying that. They all have their own uses. They're all specialized or whatever. Also with the weapons, there come these things called proving grounds. Proving grounds are places where you go and you do certain challenges for each weapon. There's even a challenge for the shield. What you have to do is complete in a certain amount of time or a certain amount of shots or whatever. Like the mortar, you have to kill 80 people with 5 shots. 80 squirts, those little things that are flying around. That one's incredibly easy. That's no problem at all. Now a harder one is the war machete. You have to kill all the squirts in 60 seconds, I think, and that's ridiculous. I barely beat it. I got it in 59 seconds. It has to be under 60 seconds, so I got it the last possible second, and it just ranges in difficulty. The storyline's good. It's something you wouldn't expect normally. And it's not like there's cutscenes hardly. I mean, there's little pictures that fade in and out that you can see every now and then just to show the people in the Bastion. Oh, and the Bastion is the place where you're trying to recreate. You find out early in the game that that's what you're working towards. What's happened is the world has basically gone to hell through this thing called the Calamity. And what your goal is to recreate the world by getting these cores from around the place. You can recreate the Bastion, which in turn can rebuild the world before the calamity, the disaster. It's kind of complicated. I mean, there's twists and turns in the story that I'm not going to get into because I don't want to ruin the game for everybody. But definitely need to play it. There's no multiplayer. The only multiplayer there is are the leaderboards, which are kind of cool. I don't necessarily know how the leaderboards for the there's leaderboards for story mode. I'm not entirely sure how that works, but I was ranked in the top 3,500 for that, I think. 649th for this mission, and I haven't done the other two with all the idols on because that's kind of difficult. Oh yeah, each weapon can be upgraded up to 5 times after a certain point in the game. So like for each upgrade, there's 2 different options you have for like the mortar. One option is to increase the damage or increase the blast radius, whichever one you think would be more useful to you. Just little things like that. Like you see how I'm rolling into the blast of it? Before it was fully upgraded, you wouldn't be able to do that. You would hurt yourself. But I've upgraded it to where I can where I can't hurt myself with it. And that's incredibly useful for this mission, as you can tell. I'd be screwed without it. And there's 10 levels. You can level up 10 times. It takes quite a while. It took me 2 full playthroughs to get it. And what you get with each level is you get 2 health, which is a lot. 2 health is quite a bit. And you can have another spot for these, I think they're called spirits. What spirits are is they're like little wine glasses and whatnot. Not wine glasses, they're alcohol. You get them at a distillery, and you can have up to 10 of them, and each one has different powers. Like, one of them is, you see how I keep falling off? One of them negates fall damage, which is by far the most useful one in my opinion, because I fall off so much. There's one that like whenever you're a hit that would kill you, it'll leave you with 1 HP instead. You'll survive it. Just little things like that are really cool. I mean, there's not a game that I can really compare this to. It's completely different from anything I've ever played. And it was a good change. It was a good break from Black Ops. Definitely recommend it. And if you do happen to have this game and you're wondering how to beat this mission, just follow my strategy that I do. Hit and run, hit and run, hit and run, hit and run. You gotta get away from them. You can't let them hit you, because if you let them hit you, then you're fucked. Completely fucked. I don't know, I've fallen in love with this game. I really have. It's a fantastic arcade game. If all of them can be like this summer, then it's awesome. And if you're having to choose between this or From Dusk, I tried From Dusk. Oh god, that's not my game. Not my type of game. This is my type of game. It's like a kind of an RPG sort of game, but not really. I don't know. If you want something new, get this. It's $15 easily, and there's a deal with Machinima, I think it is, to where you can get this game and the mall for $15, which is a great deal because this is $15 by itself. So not only will you get this game, you'll also get the mall, which I don't really know what that is. I haven't really played it. It came out in 08, I think. But why not get a free arcade game if you're already gonna buy this? Oh, look at that! I destroyed him. But yeah, like I said, get this game. It's awesome. You'll fucking love it. At least I've loved it. Me and my friend Luke have both been playing the hell out of it. He just beat it today. But get this game. It's awesome. And I'm out. Thanks for listening.